And Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. And it's the Celtics to start out. Now here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And slam dunk. By Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Williams misses the baby hook. Corner shot. And it's Brown missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. And the 3 off target.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Good, and Smart gets the assist.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Celtics on D after Jaylen Brown's miss. To the paint. Double team on Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the 3. Smart misses. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Tatum following the 3-pointer by Boston. Pass to Smart. Now here's Brown. Back to Smart. It's tipped. And stolen by Tatum. Brown inside. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And here is Brogdon following Jaylen Brown's 3. Pass to Hauser. White with it. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Boston making a switch here.
Sam Hauser, Malcolm Brogdon.
And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Picked by Horford. Brogdon with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Muscala. Outside, Smart. Now Muscala. Just 4 to shoot. And Great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Brogdon outside. To the middle. Here's Muscala. And the shot is long. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Williams. Over Horford. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
The Celtics 6. And your Celtics, you.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Smart misses. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Hauser. Out to White. Muscala with the ball. Brogdon inside the line. And it's Boston with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
It'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Left side, Smart. Back to Tatum. Nice move. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brown outside. A baseline J. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
Boston, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 16. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Muscala.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, and never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Brown. Horford with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Smart. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Muscala. Williams' shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Muscala. Tatum on the wing. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Boston with it. Outside, Smart. Picked by Horford. Griffin on the double team. Williams in the post. In the corner, Horford with it. Brown outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Griffin. Five to shoot. From 12 feet out. No good on the shot.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Puts one up from 19. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Offensive rebound. Williams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
The first one falls.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Celtics making a switch here. Here's White. Outside Williams. Pass to White. Stolen by Smart. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the shot goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Hauser. And stolen by Tatum. To the inside. And the dunk by Horford.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Pass to Horford. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Hauser. Outside White. Here he goes. Williams with the block. In the corner, Smart with it. The kick out to Tatum. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude tremendous.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. In left side. Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Spins. It's hauled in by Brown.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And so it's Boston. Riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Boston with it. Brogdon outside. Launches a three. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. Pass to Tatum. From 12 feet out. Not going to go that time. Boston leading by 23. Brogdon outside. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Tries the spin move. Outside, Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Outside to Brogdon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Celtics trailed by 20. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum draws the double. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Horford. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. And the turnover again by Boston. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Brown outside. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Celtics leading by 23. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good from outside. And Boston has possession. Back to Smart. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Tatum draws the double. The Celtics working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. Outside, Smart. Drills it from outside. Smart's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Smart wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he has, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. And taken away by Brown. Here's Tatum. Yep, it's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really